My name is Sydney Wright. When I was younger, I had gone through some sexual trauma. And so I don't know if that's what really pushed me into thinking that there was something wrong, or maybe it put like a void in me that I felt like I needed to fill. I was, kind of in the closet lesbian. In my mind, the people that were the transgenders, they were walking the streets with their girlfriend or loved one. Nobody knew that they were actually gay. So I went to therapy for it. I disclosed that I have that trauma. I also disclosed that my parents were divorced. I told her all of these things, and all of these things are red flags. I got my gender note, and she referred me to a doctor. I gave him the letter. He asked if I had the letter. Gave him the letter. He never opened the letter. Never looked at it. He said, all right, I'll call in your prescription today. He never warned me of any of the side effects. They never mentioned that the testosterone itself would hurt me from having children. I was looking to get a double mastectomy, which would be the removal of both of my breasts. I actually spoke to my gynecologist about a hysterectomy, and she was all for it. My labs, my hemoglobin, my hematocrit, and my red blood cell count, and much, much more were off the charts. I actually contacted another doctor and switched doctors. She asked me, she was like, by any chance, do your legs itch all the time? And I was like, oh my gosh, thought it was just like dry skin or something. And I was like, yes, they do. She said, that's because your blood's starting to thicken. If we're not careful, it could cause clots. And I was at a big risk for heart attack, stroke. You've developed a rare blood disease. You could see how bad I was doing. But I wasn't going to quit. I wasn't going to admit that I was wrong. It was pride at that point. You had worked so hard to make everybody believe that you were this way and everything, so you had to keep up the act. My grandfather, who probably means more to me than anybody in this world, he had came to me and he had tears in his eyes, and he never cries. And he was like, please, 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 please quit. So I thought, he's never asked me for anything. I have to do this for him. I came to him the next day and I was like, I'm going to quit. I'm going to quit. I was on hormones for exactly a year, and then I was off hormone. I've been off now for a year and a half. So one of the effects of the hormones that I'm still living with, there are many that I still do live with, but one of the effects is the deeper voice. It's something I will never probably be able to change. I wished I could. You can't come back from this. My voice has changed forever. I don't know if I'm going to have kids. My body is probably still a little shaped masculine from all the testosterone rearranging. And there are just many changes that come from it that you would never expect. The opposite sex hormones are not healthy for you. Your body was not built for that. And putting that on your body, it will cause much more harm. I thought my life was over because I was like, this is it, I'm stuck. And I'm going to look like this and sound like this for the rest of my life.